Yeah, that took everyone by surprise,
I bet.
and it was a gigantic draw. And now things are really looking up for international graduates, and I believe and I hope that this is not the only draw that CEC, Canadian Experience Class applicants are going to witness.
Okay.
I'm sure there are more to follow.
Hey everyone, welcome to DARPin Dialogue. Despite COVID-19 and the challenges that the pandemic has presented, the immigration sector is going with full force. And to talk about some of the recent announcements with immigration, we're joined by Rakesh Sharma. He is an immigration consultant with Alliance Immigration in Surrey. Hi Rakesh, how are you?
Hi, thank you very much. I'm good.
Now, tell me a little bit about the express entry. Lots of excitement over the weekend, lots of buzz, a huge draw took place. So tell me a little bit about that.
No one imagined that would happen. 27,300 odd people invited at such a low score as 75. When I was woken up by somebody's call at 6:30 a.m. on Saturday morning, I thought maybe they were missing a 4 there. It should be 475 or something.
Right.
An average person's profile in the express entry pool of candidates, anybody under the age of 21 to 29, they have 110 points. So pretty much they only have to have 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada to be invited. Immigration minister had actually fulfilled his promise of making it expeditious for international graduates and workers in Canada to get permanent residency, and this was a masterstroke.
So, well, that's great news. We will see this trend possibly continue down the road.
As long as the travel restrictions are in place, I think these kinds of draws would be definitely announced by IRCC, hopefully be announced by IRCC. Immigration has a huge backlog even from the last year, 2020.
Right.
So in order to fulfill their targets, they have to, because the travel restrictions are not even allowing those people who got their visas or who have applied and their files have been finally decided. They are not being issued visas overseas, and even if they have some visas, except for certain category of applicants, they are not being allowed to travel to Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think this is going to be a norm for some time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great news, certainly, for a lot of people.
It is.
Been wanting to come to Canada for quite some time now.
Yeah.
With that said, what about those who've already previously applied or are in the process of applying? How does this work for them?
The major announcement that Minister Marco Mendicino made it was for those former or current postgraduate work permit holders whose PGWPs expired after January 30th, 2020. And they would expire until November this year. They can make an application for another 18 months of open work permit. Immigration realized that because of COVID-19, many people were laid off and they were not able to gain that valuable Canadian experience, and they have given them a chance because these people are already having Canadian experience a little bit even. They have Canadian education, they know the language, they speak the language. So the minister has done a great thing by really giving them another 18 months, up to 18 months of open work permit, which has come as a boon to those people who are in Canada and they are either the current PGWP holders or the former PGWP holders.
So it's only applicable to current and former?
Current and former PGWP holders. And I always tell people, my clients, that make sure that your passport is valid for at least 18 months minimum, because this is only one kick at the can. If you make an application and your passport is valid only for 6 months or 1 year or less than 6 months, they are going to give you an open work permit only up to the passport validity, and you will not be given an opportunity to extend that, to take full advantage of the this new bonanza for the former or international postgraduate work permit holders. Yeah.
Right. Well, lots of exciting immigration news, and if you wanted more information, you can certainly speak to Rakesh Sharma of Alliance Immigration in Surrey. Thank you so much for coming down and sharing all that valuable information.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe.